Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm in love. But I'm still voting Trump 2020. Democrats, even if I like the Democratic candidate, I can't imagine ever even voting for a Democrat. Tulsi Gabbard, I love as a human being. She's obviously not only extremely intelligent and courageous, a veteran, knows more about foreign policy and possesses more wisdom, infinitely more wisdom than Hillary Clinton or anyone else in the Democratic Party. Knows more about most things than pretty much the Democratic Party combined, including the Golden Muumuu. But when you look at Tulsi Gabbard, you see somebody who is not only possesses a great deal of wisdom and courage, like I said, a veteran, but she's very beautiful, both inside and out. Very beautiful human being. Dare I say, very beautiful, gorgeous, inside and out. Oh my God! How I love this human being. I'm voting Trump 2020, but I love this human being. Tulsi Gabbard, today, directly to Madam Cyber Hack. This is a response on Twitter. Great. Thank you, Hillary Clinton. You, queen of warmongers. Yeah! Yeah! Great. Thank you, Hillary Clinton. You, the queen of warmongers. Embodiment of corruption and personification of the rot that has sickened the Democratic Party for so long, have finally come out from behind the curtain. From the day I announced my candidacy, there has been a concerted campaign to destroy my reputation. We wondered who was behind it and why. Now we know. It was always you. Through your proxies and powerful allies in corporate media and war machine, afraid of the threat I pose. It's now clear that this primary is between you and me. Don't cowardly hide behind your proxies. Join the race directly. Yes! Yes! Thank God! Thank God! Somebody had the guts, the courage, the conviction. Don't pretend, Democrats. Don't pretend, liberals. Don't pretend, people at The Nation and people at Mother Jones and people at the Daily Beast. Don't pretend that you don't know or that you don't fear or that you're not trembling with fright and with concern and dismay that you know who's going to come back. I'm back. You know what's going to take place. I know what's going to take place. I wrote in the Huffington Post, in 2017, Clinton 2020 is a reality. Get ready for 8 years of Trump. And God bless President Trump. He's a great president. People are like, you're on the wrong side of history, man. Yeah, you know how many times I heard this nonsense, this mishigas? You're on the wrong side of history, man. You're on the wrong side of history. You're on the wrong side of history. Really? What side of history you want? You actually want Americans to stay in places of conflict and chaos and mayhem forever. Democrats want Americans off to fight forever. Sorry, you're on the wrong side of history. Democrats love and worship Comey, Strzok, McCabe, Clapper, and Brennan. Sorry, you're on the wrong side of history, not me. Don't talk about President Obama's being on the wrong side of history on every issue from climate change to immigration reform and everything else, because then we get, whataboutism? It's called hypocrisy, my God almighty. It's called irony. If I'm a vegan and I'm munching on hamburgers and scarfing it down with a milkshake, I'm not a pretty good vegan, am I? So I probably shouldn't judge others. But see, the concept is lost upon virtuous Democrats. How amazing is this? I think I'm in love. I love this so much. This is great. And it's only a matter of time. And I'm not predicting this. But I think that Clinton is going to use profanity against Trump. I can imagine that. And then Trump's going to be caught between having either to respond with profanity or not. I think that he should probably hold back, but knowing Trump, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh my God. I have to read this again because it's probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. If I can make this into a ringtone. Great. Thank you, Hillary Clinton, you queen of warmongers, embodiment of corruption and personification of the rot that has sickened the Democratic Party for so long, have finally come out from behind the curtain. From the day I announced my candidacy, there has been a concerted effort to destroy my reputation. We wondered who was behind it and why. Now we know it was always you, through your proxies and powerful allies in the corporate media and war machine, afraid of the threat I pose. It's now clear that this primary is between you and me. Don't cowardly hide behind your proxies. You join the race directly. Oh my God, I'm like, everyone knew what was taking place. I told you. You really honestly think Kamala Harris or Biden or Elizabeth Warren believed they had any chance other than Clinton? This entire Democratic debate, the only person who knew that Clinton was running the show is Tulsi Gabbard and Andrew Yang, very likely. But the issue here is Amy Klobuchar is not more popular than Tulsi Gabbard. So that's ridiculous. It's what, American running. And then, of course, you have a Democratic consultant to Clinton says support the person running against Tulsi Gabbard. Okay, so everyone knows. See, that's what happens. And they knew, and they don't care about this because Democrats believe, and I did a segment on H.A. Goodman's other channel. Check that out. Democrats believe Tulsi Gabbard works for Russia. Their minds have turned into mush. Their minds have turned into mush. Their minds have turned into mush. They truly believe, again, I'm trying to tell you, Democrats truly believe that Tulsi Gabbard works with Putin. Queen of the warmongers, embodiment of corruption, personification of the rot that has sickened the Democratic Party for so long. Oh my God! What the most beautifully, perfectly stated, the most honest. Oh my God, see, this is viewed as an abomination. You will cue the 30 Daily Beast hit pieces right now. It doesn't matter. Mother Jones, Nation Writers, get to it. Get to it. Start the hit pieces now. Roll them off the presses. Go, go, go. Now is the time. You have to stop this, but it's too late. Then you have immediately, 3 minutes after, you have a Clinton strategists donating to Tulsi Gabbard's opponent. Immediately. Oh my God. Everyone stop Tulsi Gabbard. Stop her. Stop her. And President Trump's going to win in 2020. I stated this. Now, the only person, I don't think Tulsi Gabbard could defeat Trump, but I think that she could come close to in 2020. If the Democrats were running a fair, if they were running a fair election, because the Tulsi Gabbard could become Democratic president in 2024, but they won't allow that. I just don't think they would allow that. The Democratic Party's only hope in 2024, because Clinton's probably going to run again in 2024. Indicted or not, and I believe she'll be indicted after she loses again, is Tulsi Gabbard. But they don't want to win. They want to lose in the manner, they want to lose comfortably rather than win uncomfortably with Tulsi. So the current Democratic Party, unless it's completely obliterated, let's put it this way, unless both Bubba Bill and Madam Cyber Hack, the Golden Muumuu, unless their ironclad grip on the minds and the souls and the spirits and the psyches and the emotions of Democrats isn't wrestled off a political party that's no longer a political party, you will never have a presidential, you will never have a viable political party, okay? The Supreme Court's conservative, Senate is Republican, the executive is President Trump, most state legislatures are Republican. So it's like in the Latino community, Trump support is growing exponentially. 30% of Latinos voted for Trump in 2016, and now there's record low Black and Latino unemployment, but there's record low the Hispanic for men, Latino men. The unemployment rate is below the national average. I believe it's the first time that it's ever happened. Below the national average. And people say, well, the unemployment's not an accurate description of the health of the economy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. When was unemployment? If there was record high unemployment, all you'd hear is, oh my God, Trump's policies are keeping people out of work. Now there's record low unemployment. You hear, oh, it's not that important. What about the deficit? Obama had 4 years, $1 trillion deficits. That's all. What about Tulsi Gabbard is amazing. God bless her. God bless everyone supporting her. God bless Nico House, probably the biggest the biggest Tulsi Gabbard supporter in all of the internet and YouTube. So, God bless him. God bless Tulsi Gabbard. She's lifted a lot of pain and suffering, and it's a catharsis to read that. It's a catharsis to read that. Great, you, Hillary Clinton, you, queen of warmongers, embodiment of corruption and personification of the rot that has sickened the Democratic Party for so long, have finally come out from behind the curtain, slithering golden moo-moo, yes. We always knew from the day I announced my candidacy, there's been a concerted campaign to destroy my reputation. We wondered who was behind it and why. Now we know it was always you, through your proxies and powerful allies in the corporate media and war machine, afraid of the threat I pose. It's now clear that this primary is between you and me. Yeah! Don't cowardly hide behind your proxies. Join the race directly. Everyone knows, and this is a polite message to the imbeciles who were running the Clinton campaign, just come out of the, slither out of the, just slither out of the sewer system already. We know what's going on. You think anyone is convinced Biden's going to win or Warren? I think they already had the screenshot of the DNA test, so deleting it from social media ain't going to work. It's already out. Let's go. Trump's at the 50-yard line waiting. He's about to kick off, and there's nobody there. Biden doesn't even know where the stadium is. Elizabeth Warren is in the stands. Tulsi Gabbard's ready to go on the field, but they won't let her. So Trump's at the 50. You want the kickoff. Let's go. What's going on? What's the problem? The coin toss already happened. Trump decided to kick. We're waiting for Clinton. We already know what's going on. There's nothing really that, we already know Clinton's going to run. This is not about, humble brag here. It's not about me predicting in 2017 in the Huffington Post and in over 50 YouTube segments. My playlist is below. Don't worry. It's not, I'm the only one who's consistently stated that, written about. Don't worry about me. It's not. It's not about the fact that I accurately predicted the biggest political call of all time 2 years prior before it happened. Forget about me. Forget about me now. Tulsi Gabbard threw down the gauntlet. Slither out. Golden Moo-Moo, slither. We're waiting. We're waiting. You're not convincing anyone. We know what's going on. Just run already. Democrats are petrified. They're frightened beyond belief. It's like Freddy Krueger. It's like a real-life Freddy Krueger that they are going to be forced to just jump in bed with. But just do it. What's the problem? Join the race directly. You had Trump call you out. You had Tulsi Gabbard call you out. Are you really going to be cowardly? Are you really going to be that cowardly and pretend that Warren has a chance to become president? She didn't even have the courage to back Bernie Sanders as you were cheating her. Cheaters. Cowards and cheaters who want to keep Americans in conflict forever. And then they have the audacity to warp people's minds. So much so that Democrats even want to end friendships because they have convinced themselves that they're on the side of right and justice, and meanwhile you have this otherworldly creature lurking in the shadows. What is that? No, she's not running. 50 points ahead, you might ask. Oh my God. Did you hear that? I don't know. It sounds like some kind of demonic things talking about 50 points ahead. I don't know. She's not running. Why aren't I 15 points ahead, you might ask? Oh my God. She's getting close. This is like Jaws 3D. Yeah, we know. The dorsal fin ain't Warren. If Biden had a dorsal fin, he'd be swimming far away from Democrats. Great. Thank you, Hillary Clinton, the queen of warmongers, embodiment of corruption, and personification of the rot that has sickened the Democratic Party for so long, have finally come out from behind the curtain. From the day I announced my candidacy, there's been a concerted campaign to destroy my reputation. We wondered who was behind it and why. Now we know. It was always you, through your proxies and powerful allies in the corporate media. And War Machine, afraid of the threat I pose. It's now clear that this primary is between you and me. Don't cowardly hide behind your proxies. Join the race directly. This is a message to every Democrat and every liberal and every progressive who said vote Clinton and who will vote Clinton again. You do what you are born to do, and that's vote for Hillary. You have no choice in life but to vote for Hillary Clinton. Okay? The golden moo-moo runs your psyche, your thought process, and Clinton has done so much good for this country. She is fantastic and wonderful. You better vote for her, or else you will be working for the Putin and the Kremlin. So do your job as good liberals, and you have no choice. You will vote for Clinton, and you will lose with Clinton. And Tulsi Gabbard and President Trump and little people like me will be vindicated beyond belief. Give me your thoughts below. Yeah, Americans are going to come home from regions of conflict no matter what you say, Democrats. Give me your thoughts. Thank you so very much.